Okay, so Happy Ostriches. It's in the motion sport game category here. Where is it? Not on this page. There it is. Happy Ostriches. So, not sure what this is going to be. Okay, that's one way to do your title. We got 3 ostriches on the title, and one of them is obscured by the title itself. So, well, that doesn't work so well. 1 or 2 players. Let's do... Obviously, we're going to do 1 player. So... Oh! We actually get a choice of ostrich. We can be, Woody Woodpecker's face and head mixed with a purple chicken, or an ostrich that looks like it just got out of bed. Okay. We'll take the one that looks like it just got out of bed.
Ready? Go!
Okay, so this is in motion sports, so I'm gonna guess, oh yeah, it's a waggle effect to get your... Oh, you gotta keep doing it. Okay. So you... Oh, and there's obstacles as well. Okay, so how do I deal with the obstacles? Do I, like, push, Okay, so yeah, pushing up lets you jump over things. Or, wait, that you can't... Does down do any... Oh, okay, down is a roll. So we have to jump over some things and roll under others. Interesting. Okay. Now, how fast do I actually have to waggle this? Because... Okay, it looks like every time I do like a forceful waggle of the controller, it like brings the speed up. And then if I don't do it consistently, it goes back down. Actually, that's very interesting. I just noticed something here. So if I do like a little waggle, it goes up a little. But if I do... Or no, wait, maybe I'm just imagining things, because now it's not doing it. I thought it was like detecting different strengths of waggle, but apparently it's not. Or that time it only went up a little bit. Interesting. It almost seems like there's different sensors in the controller. Because it seems like there's 3 different detections of... Oh, game's already over. I wasn't paying attention to the opponent on the bottom screen. But yeah, it seems like there's like 3 different levels of strength detection, but they're not like keyed to the... They're not keyed to the actual forcefulness of the motion, rather the direction of the motion. If that makes any sense? I don't know. So let's see if we can actually win this. So if I just waggle a bit, whole bunch, then it'll go up to speed, and so long as I keep waggling the controller, it sounds so wrong. So long as I keep shaking the controller, and I don't mean like shaking it vigorously, I'm like doing just like a couple shakes per second. I'm not like going crazy with it. But that seems to be enough to get it to get your ostrich to keep going. And okay, the computer actually makes mistakes. It's probably a good thing, because it looks like there's no speed differences or anything like that. So it's just a matter of going through, pressing up to jump... Oh, pressing up to jump over things, and down to roll under things. Also, that sound is... That's so weird. I don't recognize the jumping sound, but when one of the ostriches rolls, I swear I've heard that sound somewhere before. Can't quite place it, though. Like, that sound right there. For some reason that sounds familiar, and I'm not sure why. One thing I should mention about these particular controllers for the Cheertone is that for these motion games, where you're supposed to hold the controller and do different movements and stuff with it, it really feels like it wants to fall out of your hand all the time. Like, I mean, it does come with wrist straps. I don't have them attached because, believe it or not, I have never thrown a controller like across anything with the motion controls or anything. I'm usually got a really good grip on this stuff. Because the trick is you don't want to go super forceful to begin with, because you don't need to. The motion sensors in these things can only detect so much motion. So really, so long as you're not getting super ridiculous with motion controls, you're generally pretty fine with keeping hold of them. But despite that, this particular controller constantly feels like it wants to slip out of my hand, even though I know I've got a good grip on it. Also, I'm trying to figure out here, like, what's the difference between the first level and the second level here? Like, so far they seem pretty identical to me. Like, it's the same kinds of obstacles, the same quantity of obstacles. Like, what's actually changed here? How is this second level, like, more of a challenge, if it's even any? Also, a part of me is now curious if it's possible to tie. Because if you were playing this two-player and both players were playing perfectly, then ultimately it could just come down to who got off the start first, by the frame or something. Also, this is only the second level and my arm's kind of getting a little tired. I know I'm only shaking it like a couple times a second, but still, you're doing it for the entire length of the course, and these are long courses. Also, I didn't make a single mistake, and look at how close the computer was to me. I swear the computer made a whole bunch of mistakes. Like, maybe the computer gets to go faster or something? I don't know. And yeah, this is level 3 and it seems pretty much the same as all the other ones. Still trying to figure out where that roll sound comes from, because I'm positive I've heard... Wait a minute! Wait a minute, listen! Okay, I don't know if anybody else is going to recognize this. That's the sound Klonoa's ears make when you're floating in the air in the Klonoa games. I knew I'd figure that out. Holy jeez, they steal their sound effects from freaking everywhere. Still don't know where the jumping sound effect is from, but oh well. So we're almost at the end of the course. I got a funny feeling that's like we're on level 3. This feels just like all the previous levels. I've only made one mistake, and yet the computer is so close behind, even though I know the computer's made more mistakes than I have. So I have to wonder if maybe it's like timed in such a way that the computer's specifically set to make X number of mistakes or something. Like, I don't know. Okay, we're almost at the end here, and it looks like the computer actually did worse this time than last time. I don't get it. And now we got a level 4, and my guess is it's still gonna be more of the same. So you know what? I think we're done with this one. Happy Ostriches. It's just waggle, jump, and roll, and it's the same thing for basically eternity. Well, at least this one's easy to find. Game number 8, Police Dog Lasy? Or Lassie? I'm not quite sure what they're going for there. So, oops, keep forgetting, you gotta actually hit the start. I don't like the controls on this menu. You gotta hit the start button. So yeah, this is what I was saying before. You actually got, like, proper title screens on these. We got a picture of a dog, we got start, and the title. Police Dog Lasy. Okay, start it up. Stage 1. 3 lives left. What? There's like some kind of burglar stashing things, I think? Because, like, I mean, I don't have any control right now. Not quite... Okay, so... I guess we've got a dog coming on screen. Okay, I've got control of the dog. So I guess the idea is you have to, like, find... Yeah, if I hold the B button, he does, like, this digging thing. Oh, and apparently that was, like, a time bomb or something. Okay, so we don't want to find the time bombs. We want to find... But then how do we... I guess that's the whole point, is you're supposed to sort of memorize where that burglar was stashing everything. Okay, so we found one of the items that we needed. I think it was like a gun or something. So I can actually move the dog while the dog is digging. All I have to do is hold the B button down and the dog will continually dig. The only problem with this is that I might hit like some of the time bombs that were placed. Hopefully not, but I'm almost out of time though. And I've only found 4 of the 6 items. Oh! Okay, it says victory even though I only found 5 items. I guess we're going up to stage 2? So here comes the burglar again. So I'm just going to remember where he puts the dynamite, because that seems to be like the stuff you really got to avoid. So it looks like there's dynamite in 2 spots near the bottom corners. How much more dynamite is the burglar gonna... Nope, no others. Okay, so let's see if we can find things appropriately. So I know there's going to be the gun down there. So now let's completely avoid the bottom of the screen. And we should be able to find everything without even having memorized any of the other locations. Because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just paying attention to where the dynamite was. Now, at the last stage, it's still counted as a victory, even though I only found 5 of the 6 items. So here, it looks like I've got 6 of the 7 so far. Oh wait, automatic victory if you find all 7. Okay, makes sense. So I'm up to 1200 points, stage 3, and here comes the burglar again. So once again, time bomb in the bottom corner, and also on the right. So time bomb at the bottom corner, bottom left corner, and the right side. So as long as I remember those 2 locations, I should do okay. And then just sort of search around while holding the B button down. Because yeah, if you're not holding the B button, the dog doesn't dig. So it's that simple. And I think there's only going to be a couple left here. 1 left. Can I find it? And I found it. So still had half my time left there. Now we move on to the next stage. We got 2,000 points. I'm guessing this is probably going to go for quite a while until we either run out of lives or maybe there's a final stage after all of this. Somehow I doubt it. But you never know with these games. Okay, I didn't see a single time bomb placed this time. So I'm just gonna dig around for everything. Also, those little packets that look like that almost looks like they're hiding drugs. This burglar's hiding. I already found all 9 items. That was fast. Yeah, this burglar's hiding like all kinds of nasty things. Hiding guns, money bags, diamonds, drugs. Okay, time bomb in the very bottom right corner. So don't want to go to that. Oh, also near the top right corner as well. So as long as I avoid those 2 spots, I should be fine. And it looks like the burglar's hiding 10 items in total. So let's get our dog to sniff out the drugs and the money and everything. That's basically what this game comes down to. Find all the burglar's stuff. Although it doesn't seem like there's any time bonuses. So like, I mean, running out of time simply ends the level. I'm guessing if you're down a particular number of items, then you'll lose. Well, we can test that though. So yeah, this just keeps going. So I think this time, I'm just gonna test like finding 1 item and letting the time run out and see what happens. Okay, so all I need to do is find 1 item. I know there's one right there, so that's it. I'm just gonna let the dog stay here. Police Dog Lasy, just standing around doing nothing as the bone timer drops to nothing. And then we'll see if having just 1 item still allows you to progress to further stages. Okay, timer's about to run out. So if we only have 1 item, do we keep getting to play or does it end the game? Failing. So is that... or no, it just resets the stage. Interesting. Did I lose a life though? It's hard to tell because it's very dark on my screen right now. Or no, it faded in and I still have 2 lives. So it looks like if you don't get enough items, it simply just repeats the stage over again. So yeah, that was Police Dog Lasy, or Lasy, or however you pronounce that name. It's an incredibly basic treasure hunt game. And also has bombs which explode the dog. But other than that, yeah, very basic game.